We have this Delonghi. This machine is really hard to work on, so we'll see what's going on here. Hopefully it's not a pump, because the pump located just in the middle of the machine. In order to replace the pump, there's three pieces of the machine. There's the piece on the right hand side, there's a center piece, and the one on the left hand side, and they all connected with long screws, and the pump is just in the middle, so it's a pain in the butt to replace the pump. But let's see what's going on here. So plug in. Okay, let's see what's going on. There's couple common problems on those machines. Just going to check. Usually there's those two tops, they break, but this machine, I don't think there is a problem with those tops. You have to be careful. Usually people, they break it, they're so fragile there. So I'm just gonna fill some water. Just gonna stop the video, fill the water, and see what's going on. So I added some water. Where's the customers? They bring me machines with missing parts. Is that gonna work here? No, you don't want to break this one, but I'm gonna see what's going on there. I didn't check the invoice yet. I'm just kind of trying to finish as many machines as possible. All right, let's put it for one shot of espresso. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna hit okay. Let's see what's going on here. Well, so far so good. I don't think there is an issue here, but I don't have the basket here, so far it looks okay. I'm not sure what's going on here, but let me read the invoice, and then I'm gonna continue the video. So customer complained on this one. It's best to read, of course, the notes. The customer stated that the grinder is malfunctioning. Okay, so let's test the grinder right there. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, there's a micro switch here, I can tell, and it doesn't want to. Okay, if I'm gonna tap a few times and then try. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna open the machine. I'm gonna open the top cover and see why is it doing that. It might be that the micro switch is not good here, or there's a micro switch up there, and then I'll continue the video. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue the repair on this machine. Okay, so the problem is most likely in this side, so we have to see what's happening and why is it doing that. So there's two Phillips screws here. You want to remove them. The water, just dump it back in, and be careful the electricity, of course. Now I'm just going to use my Phillips. Yeah, I think this is for this one. Yeah, that might be either a grinder issue, but I'm gonna have to see, because I want to make sure that we get power. I know that this side is working, the pump is good, so no problems, but I want to make sure that we get power on this side, and I have my voltmeter there, so I'm gonna check. Where's my Phillips? There you go. That's not the right Phillips. How about this one? Okay. So once you take the two screws, what you want to do, you want to take this out. And just gonna suck the beans out. There's a couple more machines. Oh boy. All right, so I'm just going to okay, so now I'm going to have to lift this up. This basically should lift up pretty easy here. There's a couple clips. See, it's just okay. So what do we have? We have a couple of switches here. So once we have a micro switch here. Okay, this is for your there's an infrared here. Here's on this side and this side. This is for this micro switch. The infrared, I think it works fine. There's no problems there. So this side is okay. There's another micro switch right here. I want to test it, see if it's good. And then grinder. This is your grinder, the power for the grinder. It might be a little challenging because the power looks like it's going down, so I might need to remove this, but I just want to see before I take too many things apart. I just want to understand what's going on here. So I'm just gonna move it this way. So here we have another micro switch, and so this is your tamper, but there's another micro switch under. Remember when I see when you hear it? There's another micro switch here. So I want to get to this micro switch and test it. Where is it? Oh, I think I found it. It's right here. So my goal is to get right there and test it. So in order to do that, I have to remove a few things on the way. Looks like those two wires, they're going to the micro switch. So this couple screws here, I'll take those out, and so I'm just gonna take those couple screws out, see if I can get to the bottom of the problem. Maybe it's just a micro switch problem. Oh, forgot to mention, and it's only 6 a.m. so make sure the power is off all the time. You don't want to short anything here. So the good news is that this side is all good. The inlets are working, the solenoid valves, there's 4 of them here, everything works, no blockage. The heating element is working. We have a problem with this, but find out how to open it. And as I mentioned with all my videos, sorry, if you're not sure how to do it, take lots of pictures, you know, because you might mess up, and then all those parts, they pretty hard to assemble and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get, I hope I don't have to remove, I know those machines, they quite challenging, but it looks like there's another screw right there and there. There's 4 screws, but I might have to take this side too. Yeah, because see, it's on the way, but we'll see. I want to check the micro switch to make sure it's good. See, like the grinder, I don't know if I have to take it out. Let me just see. See, like I'm trying to kind of pull it out, but there's lots of things on the way. I'll stop the video, I'll try to figure out how to do all that, and then I'll continue it, and I'll explain how I did it. So I was able to move this piece just out of the way a little bit, and then I will test this micro switch first. Yeah, so this micro switch is good, so no problems there. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video. I'm still trying to figure out how to take this thing apart. It looks like there's a shaft here with a couple of clips on each side. I don't know if I have to take them all apart, but I hope I don't need to. But all what I'm trying to do is to test this switch. I think I have an idea. Maybe I'll go, actually I don't want to poke those wires, but I think I'm gonna go open the back and see if I can reach, but most likely this is probably gonna go to the controller, which is located probably on this side. So I'll keep you posted, but I don't want to take this machine too much apart. I just want to kind of figure out what's the issue, but I'm leaning towards this switch, and then I'll keep you posted in the next episode. Okay, so what I did, I poked those wires. See, so the micro switch is good. Sorry, I'm still a little bit sick, so I'm just trying to kind of work things through. Anyways, we have some information already, which is a good thing. So we know both switches are good, and I don't have to take too many things apart, which is awesome. But we have a problem. And the problem is the grinder is not grinding. We know that this switch is good and the other switch is good, but the grinder is malfunction. So what I recommend to the customer, start with the grinder. We're going to replace the grinder. I'll give you an estimate, and then if it's not going to fix the issue, then we will have to replace the control board. The reason why I'm doing this is because this machine is extremely unfriendly, and I already worked on these machines. As I told you before, you see it's made from 3 pieces, 1, 2 and 3. So I think the control board, I thought it's here, but it's not. I think it's somewhere deeper, probably on this side. But what you want to do, you want to check the grinder for operation. So to make it proper, you want to put it for AC voltage, and you want to take your portafilter and then kind of lock it in place. Once you hear the click, you should receive power on the grinder, and then you can measure it from the control board. If you receive power on the grinder from the control board and the grinder is not moving, then you just need a new control board, or sorry, a new grinder. If you don't receive power from the control board to the grinder, then you need a new control board. But I'll start with, again, this machine is extremely complex and it takes so much time to actually do anything on it. So I'll recommend the customer to, this machine is about $15, maybe $100. So the grinder, I think it's 60-70 bucks, I don't know, something like that. So I'll recommend the customer replacing the grinder. If after replacing the grinder is still not gonna do the job, then we will need a controller. So I hope you like my video. If you guys have any questions, you can comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take care.